Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. Day 18 of Powerful. The wave again today. So we're going to start on the floor, come to cat, to stand, and then back down again. Triangle poses. I love triangle poses. So we're doing the triangle sequence to go from clean triangle to folded to fallen to lifted triangle. So let's begin. So have your belt handy. If you're not using a belt, that's also okay, but we're going to be using it to hold on to our leg when we're lying on our back. So see what you need, okay? Lying on your back, knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. And so we're going to be looking today at so right now, my hips, my knees, and my feet are all pointing forward as such. So draw your knee up towards you. Your hip, your knee, and your foot are still pointing in the same line. They haven't changed their angle. Okay, squeeze your right knee deeply in. Squeeze it in even more. And just feel that compression. Deepen your breath, slow things down into sensations. Nice. And then stretch your right leg up towards the ceiling. So again, my hip, my knee, and my foot are still pointing towards me, towards my face as such. And now I'm going to turn my toes towards the right and then bring them back to center. So I'm turning my foot a bit like a door handle. Turn your toes towards the right, back to center, towards the right, and back to center. And see if you can feel, so there's an intensity that will emerge. Your nerves are different. The nerve at the back of your leg is lengthened as you spiral. Your hip moves in a different way. Just feel that. What happens in your leg? And try turning inwards and then turning outwards. And my pelvis wants to move to help it, but right now I'm just keeping my pelvis still. Toes turn in, toes turn out. Nice. So bend your knee, hold on to the back of your thigh, pull it in towards you. So now my foot is over my knee. Nice. And just roll your ankle in a big circle. If you want, you can lengthen your left leg long and you can roll both feet as you do that, or keep your left foot on the floor. So settling in, breathing down into your belly. Nice. Wiggling your toes, really connecting to the aliveness of your feet. Super. Bend the left knee if you straightened it. So left foot's on the floor. Slowly straighten your right leg, giving resistance into your thigh. Bend your knee. Straighten your leg, bend your knee. Straighten your leg and bend your knee. So often, often at this point, people my people, say, "Oh my God!" So I have a really flexible hamstrings. So don't compare what I can do to what you can do. You're feeling into your body and being with what is for you. Okay. Other side. So draw your left knee up towards you, squeeze your knee in, and just let that really settle deeply into your belly. For me, there's it's like a jigsaw puzzle piece has to kind of click or settle into place, and then I fall backwards as I soften into it. Connecting, slowing things down, deepening in. Nice. And this side again, your toes, your foot, and your knee are all pointing in the same. Toes, your foot, your knee, your hip are all pointing in the same direction. Nice. Stretch your left leg up towards the ceiling. Again, straight, but then turn your toes towards the left like a door handle. Turn your toes towards the left. And just notice what happens. Where do you feel that? For me, I feel it through the nerves in the back of my leg. I feel it in my hip. Yeah, for me, it's somewhere around the back of the knee, the back of the calf that becomes lengthened as I spiral. So turn your toes in and then turn your toes out. And as soon as I start turning my toes in, my pelvis wants to move. So notice for you, does your pelvis want to move as you roll your foot in, as you roll your foot out? Nice. Bend your knee, hold on to the back of your knee, pull it down towards you. Roll your foot. You can stay here or you can lengthen your right leg long so it floats just above the floor. And then you can roll both feet. See what you need to do, what you want to do. And breathing down into your belly, really connecting into this moment in your body. With your toes. Super. Bring the right foot to the floor if you lengthened your leg, and then slowly lengthen your left leg. And then bend your knee down towards you. Really deepening your breath. Make it, find that satisfying feeling of lengthening you. It's like lean into just the deliciousness of meeting the back of your leg, the deep of your hip. Nice. So stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Turn both toes outwards and then turn both toes inwards. So turn. So as you turn your toes in, as you turn your toe out, notice what happens in your body. In, out, in, out. And then roll your feet in a big circle that exaggerates the turning in and the turning out. Turning in, turning out. In, and then change direction. Out, turning in, out. And so how I know that my hips are moving is that my knees, like little lighthouses, are pointing in different directions. My knees are turning out and then my knees are turning in. Okay, shake your legs. Grab your belt. So bring your belt around the right foot and bring the left foot to rest on the floor. You're going to hold on to your belt firmly somewhere near the foot so that you feel that your arm and your leg are comfortable with each other. Lengthen down into that right leg. And then slowly begin to bring your right leg out to the side. So still, as I'm moving, I haven't turned my foot outwards. My foot is still in line with my hip. Do you see that? My leg, I'm just moving the chunk of my leg as such outwards and then back in. I'm not changing the angle of my foot. It's just one long stick of leg that moves out. Now, turn your toe outwards and drop your leg down. It's a very different leg. Turn your toe outwards, drop your leg down. You're going to meet a different part of your leg. Go slowly. For me, there's really interesting twangs that happen when I turn my toe outwards and then lower my leg down. Very different. Wow, that's amazing. Super. Other side. Put the belt around your left foot. Your leg travels down like a stick. I'm not turning my toes or anything. I'm just traveling out and then traveling back in. Nice. Now turn your toes outwards and let your leg travel down. Turn your toe outwards. Let your leg travel down. It's amazing how I start to twang. It's like I'm playing banjolele or something, or ukulele on the back of my thigh. There's these incredible, really interesting movements happening. Super. Both legs up. So bring both feet wide with your toes just as they are, okay? Bring both feet wide. Legs moving just like a complete, just as your feet are, draw your knees wide, your feet wide. Nice. Now turn your toes out and draw your feet wide. And go to square, feet wide. What changes in your body? Toes out, feet wide. What's different? So when I go square, feet wide, it's all about my inner thighs. When I turn my feet out, it's all about my hamstrings. Very different angle of leg. Shake out your legs. Great. Come all the way over into your cat pose. Super. Rounding your back, arching your back. Can you feel the connection down into your legs as we move? Rounding your back, arching your back. Nice. Rounding your back, arching your back. Push back into your downward dog. Do the same thing. Rounding your back, arching your back. Rounding your back. So as I round, my legs will naturally lengthen. And as I arch, my legs will naturally bend. So I'm letting my legs move to allow the movement of my spine. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Lean your bum a little bit from side to side. I'm always really yum to find the side of my body. I'm like, oh, there you are. I see you. Nice. Come rest into your child's pose. So I'm just remembering, I often tell a story. For me, when I move, it's a bit like being out in the night and I'm wondering how I am or where I am in my body or what's going on. And suddenly when I begin to move, it's like fireworks or illumination or a sense of the structures having, like they light up before me as I move. And so for me, yeah, it's really beautiful moving like that into the side body. I go, oh, there you are. Because I know I have a side body, but meeting it in movement really helps me feel my inner architecture and the way that I am. Nice. Push back into your downward dog. Pause. So what are you present to as you pause here? Notice your wellness, your strength, your ability. And then also notice maybe places that you could breathe a bit deeper into, you could soften your knees, you could wiggle a bit into. How would you create a little bit more movement in your body? How do you not meet the places that are stuck in a stuck way? How do you meet the places that are stuck in a fluid way? Nice. Walk all the way forward. Roll slowly all the way up to stand. Coming all the way up, reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So, standing to the front of your mat. Stand back first with your right foot. So for triangle pose, the back foot's at a 45-degree angle. So if I turn my hips directly towards towards the right now, my right foot is turned in and my left foot is turned out. If you imagine lying on the floor right now, what kind of shape would this be? This would be a right foot turned in and a left foot turned out. So bend your knees a little bit and then feel the spiraling of your legs. Straighten them deeply into the shape that you're in. Bend your knees, pushing down into your feet. Feel the spiral of your legs as you straighten your legs. So reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Keep your chest facing right and slide down your left leg until you travel down to whatever point you can stay sideways to get to. Come all the way back up. Reach really, really deeply up through your right arm. Down. And then rise and feel like you're pulled up by the right arm. Down. And then pulled deeply. Like I feel like, yeah, like I'm rising so strong up through the right side. Down. And then last time, rising deeply, deeply up through the right side. Cool. Travel down and pause, but then find that up feeling like you're just about to lift and pause there. Breathing. Great. Come to folded triangle. So bend both elbows, bend your left knee, and come to rest onto your left knee. Folded. Turn your chest towards the floor, bring your right fist down, fallen. Bring your right hand flat, or to your fingertips, bring your left hand down, And then you're going to bend your back knee and hop your back foot up in the air. Lifted triangle. It's not really, but we're going to call it that. Okay? Drop your foot to the floor. Come into fallen. So elbow to your knee, fist to the floor. Come into folded. Both elbows bent. Knee is bent. And then reach into triangle. And then pull deeply up on the right side. So we're going to flow down into that twice. Slide down the left leg. Bend your elbows, bend your knee. Bring your fist to the floor, hands to the floor. Lift your back foot up. Foot to the floor, elbow to your knee. Come to folded. Arms are long, triangle. Rising up. Last one on this side. Slide sideways. Come to folded. Come to fallen, fist to the floor. Both hands on the floor, lifted. Really reach into that back leg. If you want to, you can begin to lift your chest and look a little bit forward, out in front of you. If you want to, you can reach your arms back towards your back leg and balance there. Feel how that is. Strong into your leg, deep into your foot. Reach into your fingers. Hands to the floor, back foot lands. Fist to the floor, elbow to your knee. Come into folded. Come into triangle. Rising up. Awesome job. Come all the way forward. Pause. How lovely. Nice. So other side. So step your left foot back. So let's just turn our hips a little bit towards the left a bit more, and just notice that your left leg is turned in and your right leg is turned out. Bend both knees, straighten into your legs and feel the spiral of your legs. Get tall through your belly, through your spine. Bend your knees. Feel the length of you, the spiral of your legs. One more time, bend your knees. Feel the spiral of your legs. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Slide sideways, reaching down as far as you can go sideways. And then feel the pull of your left hand reaching up. Sideways. And then rise up with the pull of your left side, and even feel you could go higher when you stand tall. And again, sideways. Rise up. Next time we're going to pause. Sideways, pause. So don't go too deep. Too deep is, it's in the title of what I've just said. It's too deep. So only go as far as your resources, your wellness. So to go less, your hand would be higher. Okay? Breathe into it. Spiral your legs. Deepen into your breath. Folded. Bend your elbows. Bring your elbow to your folded knee, thigh. Nice. Turn towards the floor. Bring your fist to the floor. Fallen. Bring both hands to the floor. Bend your back knee. Hop so that your foot rises in the air. Really super strong into that back leg. Lifted. Foot to the floor. Elbow to your knee. Fallen. Bring your elbow back. Folded. Stretch both arms long. Leg long. Triangle. And then pull up through your left hand to rise. So we're going to do that 2 more times. Slide sideways, folded, fallen, both hands to the floor, lifted, foot to the floor, fallen, elbow to your knee, folded, elbow back, stretch both arms long, rise through that left arm. Last one. Sideways, triangle, folded, fallen, lifted. So as you move into lifted, you can lift your chest and look forward a little bit more. You can stay there with your hands where they are, or you can reach your hands back towards your feet, your left foot. Lift your chest more, reach deeply into your fingers. Have your toe like a torpedo moving away from you. Whew. Honey, I'm thinking too much. Nice. Hands to the floor. Fallen, elbow to your knee. Folded, elbow back. Triangle. Rise. Super duper. Step forward, hands to your hips. Just deepen into your belly. Nice. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Come lie on the floor, all the way down. And just rock your knees from side to side. And just feel them, the power of you. Powerful. I could really feel it in that lifted triangle where my leg was like a torpedo. That sense of my back arching, the reaching into my fingers. When did you feel powerful and able? Was it that you decided to go less and find your power there? Because power is going to look different in each of us. It's going to be in different places, different parts of our lives, different layers of our being. Really glory in your power. Nice. Soles of your feet together, knees apart, hands. Let it settle. So maybe squeeze your knees up onto your chest. Maybe rock from side to side. Maybe do a twist. Maybe just stay there with the soles of your feet together and your knees apart. Find how you complete, how you end, how you come into the deep of you. Nice. How wonderful. Yeah, thanks for joining me. It's really very yum to be here. And here it is. This space here is the image for nourish. I had to work that out this morning. It's so funny. It's like, where is this? So great. So nourish will be November. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to, it's like the honey deep, slow, steady nourishment of, following the deep of us. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you do awesome things. I hope, I wish the best for you. So have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Super job. Great. Ciao.